Hey, how's it going, crew? And welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are having a wonderful evening, morning, afternoon, whenever, and of course, wherever you may be watching. Hope today's treating you well, all that good stuff. And today we're going to be talking a little bit about some Fortnite, as you can see here. But as it's nearing the end of Chapter 2, Season 5, I wanted to go over some kind of mentality things and kind of give some some little tips of the games and what I like to call the mental musts of Fortnite, because there's some people that have some trouble getting better, and I even had some trouble getting better at one point. But whenever I started keeping these in mind, I instantly just started seeing a lot of improvement. And surprise, surprise, it's not going to be anything that's like use this course or use this map. It's all mental things, so things that you can do without really changing routine or anything, just simply things to remember in your mind, like while you're playing, and just kind of think of as you're playing. So, thing number one, knowing what weapons you're good with. Now, this may seem simple, but for other people, they like to try different weapons. Which is fine. I understand. Even I'll use things like charges, or I don't know what other weapons that I'm not really used to because I want to get better with them. But if you're in a setting where you're just playing and you want to you're going for a win or something, go with weapons that you know how to use. Are you a tack player? Use the tack. Are you better with the lever action? Use that. Are you more of a charge player? Use that. So on and so forth. Are you better with tap firing at a distance? Use the AK. Are you better at spam firing? Use a regular AR. It just goes on and on. Just use what you're good with, because if you constantly use weapons that you're not the best with, you're not going to get the best results, if that makes any sense. Now, again, backing up to the point of trying to get used to those weapons, that's perfectly fine. But if you're, say, you're in an arena and you're trying to get good point gain or something like that, you're trying to grind to champs, be the best of the best, use the weapons that you're most comfortable with. So that's pretty much all on that topic. Pretty self-explanatory. Done deal. So next is analyze your gameplay. Now, you may be thinking, oh, I need to go into replays and stuff. No. You need to be constantly thinking, okay, what should I be doing to maximize my performance right now? Say you're in a build fight, you're like, okay, what should I do now? Should I go for the high ground? Should I try to get them off the high ground? Should I try to contest them? Should I try to pressure them off of the high ground? Be constantly analyzing yourself as you play. Now, that may seem a little harder than it sounds, but trust me, once you really get into it, it'll get easier and you'll understand it more and more as you do it. So, essentially, just what I would call it would be on the fly analyze. I rhymed there. See what I did there? But yeah, that's pretty much what that boils down to. Is just be constantly on guard and thinking about what you're doing, how you could best do something, what you're doing wrong. Which brings me into my next point: is be willing to actually admit mistakes. There are way too many players that I see and have played with that are constantly blaming lag, blaming other players, saying that people are just sweaty, saying, oh, my crosshair was on them, that being one of the number one excuses, by the way, when in reality, they just missed some shots, made some bad plays, and got bopped in the process. If you're in that situation, your first thoughts should not be, oh, this kid was bad, I shouldn't have died here. What you should be thinking is, what did I do wrong that got me eliminated. Now, of course, if you're saying a situation like you're in an arena end game and people are spamming you, there's no really helping that. But if it's, say, like a one-on-one fight and you just maybe made a few mistakes here and there and you kind of goofed up, that's where this comes into play. Because in those cases, you need to be thinking, okay, what could I have done better? What did I do wrong? Where did I mess up? And how can I improve? That's what I'm talking about. Like things like you getting spammed from like every single direction, that's not what I'm talking about. The one-on-one situations, or even if it is 1v like 2 or 3 situations that you could have clutched out if you would have done something different. Even those. But mainly this is just pertaining to like 1v1s and just not the ridiculous situations like getting spammed from every direction, just 1v1s. So just be willing to admit mistakes. Right? And then that's probably my final point. So just to summarize everything is use the weapons you're used to. Don't stress about everything. Just kind of play, analyze your gameplay as you're going. Just think about what you could be doing. Think about your mistakes, everything. Just analyze and use what you know. That's the simple of it. And also, if you want to be a really good builder, I mean, I would advise doing some courses and stuff, but I mean, that's not necessarily what gets you wins, because I do know some players that are way better in creative than they are in pubs, which I myself personally believe I'm better in pubs than I am in creatives, in my opinion. But yeah, those are essentially just a few of my, I'd say maybe the mental musts. There we go, because I actually announced this to my Discord earlier, which, by the way, if you're not in the Discord, if I remember to put a link in the description, I will, or maybe I might put it in the comments of this. Please, if you would like to join, please join. I do also stream on Twitch Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. I play a variety of things, although I do play Fortnite a lot, so if you want to stop by there, please do. I would greatly appreciate it. And, yeah, those were essentially my mental musts, insert air quotes there, of Fortnite. Because honestly, this season, I have had the most fun I have had in the game in a very long time. I'm pretty sure I'm the highest level that I've ever been in any season. And the gameplay you're seeing on screen isn't what level I am right now. This game is from a few weeks ago. I'm just using it for background use. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for me. So if you guys enjoyed, please, I would appreciate if you would please leave a like and possibly a comment of what you thought, or any of your guys' ideas if you have anything to add. But either way, I love you all, and I'll hopefully see you, lovely ladies and gentlemen, in the next video. And remember, stay awesome.